The worst year for a lot of us for our mental as well as physical health. So joining us this morning is best-selling author, coach, and fitness expert, Lisa Goldenthal.
Hello and welcome. I'm Lisa G, your host. You're at the top of your game, yet the game is changing faster than ever. Strategies that got you here aren't the ones that'll keep you here. The pressure is relentless, and the fear of obsolescence looms large. That's why I'm here. Welcome to the new podcast series, Disrupted: How to Be Gritty and Unlock Performance. This is your chance where I sit down with today's tops in business, mindset, wellness, and success to help you master disruption and thrive.
Thanks for coming, and I'll see you soon. Today's topic is, drum roll, watch to spot and stop energy vampires on the team. So welcome. This is for you. So come on in. We're going to jump right into tonight's topic shortly. I'm so excited. We're going to talk about managing the energy on your teams for a 10x culture. So I hope that's exciting to you guys. Tonight's topic is watch to spot and stop the energy vampires on the team. I am Lisa G, your host, high performance coach, broadcasting live from Kennewick, Washington, where it's starting to feel sunny here, although windy at times. So let me know as you join me, are you here live or on the replay? What is it like where you are? Tell me in the chat. I want to hear from you. Either way, I'm glad you're here because this one is for you leaders who are done leaking performance. So I hope that's going to be a hot topic for you guys. Here is the CEO warning. Your culture is quietly killing your margins. So if you've been wondering why momentum's down, even though you've hired the right people, let me say this gently. You don't have a people problem, you have an energy allocation problem. So you got to manage the energy because everything is energy. And it's bleeding out your bottom line like a busted pipe behind drywall. Culture is not a perk, it's a profit line. Let me know if you agree that culture is not a perk, it's a profit line, because I want to hear from you guys. So let's jump into what is really sinking your performance on your team. It's not your sales strategy, it's not your software stack, it's not the dynamics between people that's unspoken. That is what it is. That energy. If your office or Zoom room feels like a low-grade IV drip of frustration, finger pointing, and flat vibes, you're not running a company. You're running a group therapy session with KPIs. So watch for those energy vampires. Let's cut the fluff. According to McKinsey, toxic culture is 10.4 times more likely to cause attrition than salary. And Gallup says global disengagement costs $7.8 trillion in lost productivity. So for a 100-person company, that's $3.2 million a year burned by tolerated toxicity. You don't need a bigger team. You need a stronger boundaries around the energy vampires and quit babysitting the energy vampires. So let me know if you agree in the comments. I want to hear from you. Let me be blunt. You are not your team's emotional life coach. You're the CEO. Your job isn't to absorb dysfunction. It's to design alignment. And here's why. High performance isn't random, it's engineered. Energy vampires don't just complain, they contaminate. Anybody else been around that before? Stop managing moods and start managing momentum instead. If you're the smartest person in the room and the most emotionally exhausted, something is broken. Has anyone else been there? I want to hear from you guys. So let's dive into your 3 tactical culture shifts. Number 1, you got to pour the energy into the energy. You got to stop trying to fix the unfixable. Your top and middle performers are watching. They notice when you let drama win. So instead, reward what you want repeated. Protect the people that deliver. And here's why. If your best people keep seeing you invest more energy into squeaky wheels, they'll quietly disengage or leave. So that's number 1, audit the energy. Number 2 is audit culture like you audit cash. That's right, audit culture like you audit cash. Every exec tracks cash flow. Almost none track culture flow. So here are some weekly asks. Ask your team who's driving results, who's draining morale, and who's flying under the radar with no accountability. You just need to use some simple tools, pulse checks, 1 to 5 weekly energy index, and 5-minute team surveys. What you don't measure will multiply behind your back. And number 3, finally, build systems, not drama circles. Let's stop pretending a pep talk fixes performance. Scripts like that don't scale. Systems do. And that's why I created the Boss Up and Execute Planner, because great culture is boring in the best way. It's clear, repeatable, and predictable. With defined roles, daily priorities, weekly accountability, and energy focus zones. The strongest cultures aren't the loudest. They're the most consistent. That's right. Strongest cultures are not the loudest. They're the most consistent. Let me give you a case study example of a $1 million VP mistake. One of my CEO clients was bleeding top talent. People left without warning. Productivity dipped. Turns out one toxic VP was undermining meetings and spreading blame like wildfire. We cut the dead weight, rebuilt structure, and 90 days later, retention was up 28%, profit per employee 17%, and his leadership reputation rock solid. So I'm going to drop your CEO checklist for Q3 with some things to ask yourself right now. Number 1, who's silently draining my team's drive? Number 2, where am I tolerating drama I'd never admit to shareholders? Number 3, what's one system I need now to stop the leaks? If you don't know, start with the energy audit and DM me culture, and I'll send you the link for the Boss Up and Execute Planner. It's a no fluff framework to run a focused, fired up team. So I'll leave you with some final comments, and I'll check your comments later because I want to hear from you guys. What's landing? What do you want to hear me break down next week? You don't need to rise to the level of your goals because you fall to the strength of your system. Tolerating one toxic employee is a decision to lose 5 A players. Energy isn't fluffy. It's the KPI that drives the other one. So if you're serious about making Q3 your strongest quarter yet, drop a like, comment, and share this now. Tag a CEO who needs to fireproof their team culture. And don't forget to DM me culture to get a link to the planner. I'm Lisa G. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next time. Same boss time, same boss energy. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you soon.